Hi guys, can you hear me? I'm here, guys, not in official capacity because I'm still resting. Actually, I ended my 7 day rest. Guys, come on in. It's silly time. We're about to get silly. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm only gonna be on here for like 30 minutes because then I have a meeting with the Seven Sisters. We have a galactic board meeting this evening. So, so I'll be doing that, but let me know if you guys are here. We about to get silly. I'm on vacation, guys. Can't you tell? Look. All right. I don't know if any of you guys actually, can you hear the music in the background? Hi. Hi, Sister Carolyn. How are you? Vacation, guys. Can you hear the music I'm playing in the background, Carolyn? Sometimes you can't hear it on Zoom. Let me know if you can hear it and if it's not disturbing. So, hi, Buffalo Wild Wings. I love your name. Can you guys hear the music in the background? Yes or no? Let me know. This is just a little quick little update. Guys, I took a 7 day rest and yo, my mind is blown. Like the this is gonna be just a chit chat. I'm letting you guys into my inner world, right? Come into my inner world. Just gonna talk about maybe just life. I'm always on here spiritual teaching and everything. Guys, subscribe to the channel when you come in here. Respectfully, leave some likes, guys. You gotta start helping your girl out. Um, Also, too, guys, my class, the Quantum Telepathic Psychic Healing and Development class, is starting at the end of the month. Guys, you can book a free consultation if you want to find out more about the class. It is half booked. I want to see you guys in the class. You guys want to learn the God power. My brother calls it God power. He's like, it ain't even psychic at this point. It's the God power. So if you want to learn the God power, your telepathy, your psychokinesis, right? Your mediumship, how to do energy work. We're going to do introduction to Reiki. We're going to do, learn about the soul archetypes. We're going to learn how to remove these entities, right? We're going to learn all of these things. So you can book your 20-minute free consultation with me. I'm going to put the link here somewhere, but the link is in the last video I just did, and you can book that. It's also on my website, instructionsforhumanity.com. And it's a free 20-minute consultation with me. So go ahead and book that, guys. You can't hear it, says okay. All right, Carolyn, so you can't hear the music. Okay, so Buffalo Wild Wings says it's very faint in the background. Okay, cool, but it's not disturbing you guys, right? Because I'm kind of just jamming out over here. I'm feeling really good. We're gonna just have some life updates, and it's just you guys, you guys are my people, and I don't always have to be in spiritual teacher mode. I just want to relax. I'm coming off of my 7 day rest that Source put me on. Hi, Sister Gail. Hi. Hi, Monica. Hi. Um, guys, so guys, it's just really cool. Sometimes we think we that more that the harder we go, the let's just go hard, let's just get it done. The harder we go, the further we're gonna progress. It's not true. There's so many things that happen on my 7 day rest. I was able to really think and put things in order, things I've been trying to do. I was able to make those simple because I have a message for you guys. Like, you guys know I used to be a television producer. Hi, Key Love. And so when you're producing in television, 90% is your pre-production. So your pre-production is everything that you do in preparing the script, preparing the lighting, preparing the wardrobe, preparing, permits, scouting out your locations you're going to shoot. 90% is pre-production. And then the 10% is the actual days of the shoot. Baby, when I tell you, please take a 7 day rest. When I tell you one of my sisters, Drea, has been, talking to me and maybe all of the girls about really scheduling. She's like really good at that. But when I tell you, I'm going to operate this like I operate when I used to be a producer. Your pre-production in your life, you organizing, you scheduling, you practicing, you're going to be preparing for how you're actually going to live to live your life, and not only live your life but to see the fruits of your labor. So this 7-day rest was so important because I got a lot of pre-production. And so now when I want to go and execute, it's going to be like that. I learned that. Oh, y'all, hold on. Wait a minute. I see something. I don't know. What's going on? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Wait, I'll be right back. Wait. Okay, I'm still here, guys, but give me a second. I got to go off camera for 1 second. Yo, what is this? This is crazy town. What was that? Oh, I thought I saw a spider. Oh my God. But it's not a spider. What is that? Okay, it's not a spider. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I thought I saw a spider and like, baby girl, I don't do no spiders. No, yo, it's back. Yo. Okay, that's another thing that happened on my rest, guys. Okay, so another thing that happens on my rest, apparently, I'm really connected to the trees. Um, I can see down into dimensions now. So you know how like, yo, it looks like a spider, but what is going, but it's not, but it is. So I'm telling you guys, I am seeing into other, no, it is. It is. It's a spider. It is a spider. It is moving. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. No. Oh my God. This is crazy. Yo, but it's not. It's gone. What is going on? No, this is crazy. No, it's not. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. You got, okay. Sorry, guys. Guys, yes. Greetings. Hi, guys. I know. I know. Spiders are divine. Guys, it wasn't a spider, but it looked like one. But this is just goes to show you like what's been going on. I love you guys, and it's not a, I like being silly. I've been, especially the past year, I've kind of overworked myself. And this year, I'm really putting boundaries between myself, other people, energy, and all of that. And this is my normal personality. I'm silly, and I want to have more time to be silly. I love being silly because, this is like life should be enjoyed. Life should not be so serious, right? And so I love when I can come here and show you guys this. And I'm able to be silly because I've had a long break, right? And thank you for the people sessions that I had to move back that you guys understood that Source ordered the 7-day rest. Thank you so much for being understanding. And yeah, but guys, I learned that I'm also have been out at the park doing a lot of just work with nature, work with water. So I'm learning, I'm training myself on how to work with the element now, the elementals. So I've been doing a lot of work with water, a lot of work with the trees, the birds, things of that nature. Just getting acclimated to the different ancestors here, where I live. So that's been quite cool. Um, Guys, very soon after I finish the course, I have a cosmic ministry that I will be launching. So everyone's asking me why I don't have like memberships, right? Because I don't want to do my memberships on YouTube. No diss to YouTube, but There's things I want to say that I don't want to feel controlled that I can't say them. Like where we're about to go in the cosmic ministry. When I tell you we're gonna all be together on Zoom and we're gonna be doing our meditations, we are gonna be holding the light. I'm going to bring some very powerful spiritual teachings, sermons, if you will, cosmic sermons. I've actually been working on them already. This is not anything you're going to find on YouTube. And it's going to be a chance for us to basically, like, it's basically church, but it's cosmic, and it's really just a gathering of the soul tribe that we're building out here. And so that will be my membership. Um, and I want to see all of you guys there. I'm going to keep it at a respectable price so that it's affordable for everyone. I'm going to try to keep it under $30. So it's affordable for everyone. And, because I really want us to have a place of our own, you know. We really need a place of our own, guys. And I've been saying this for a long time, and I know this. Those buildings where all those falsified church leaders are, not all churches are falsified. There are really some people who are about that life. But most of these people, especially the mega churches, it's just a whole money grab. When I mark my words now, I will be speaking. I will be, and not even say I even want to own these buildings, because I'm like me, I'm really a nomad. I really truly just want to be free to roam, right? But I see it. I see myself having one of those buildings. And I see myself doing these cosmic, I don't want to call them sermons. They're just really the messages that Source wants us to hear without any of the fluff, without, trying to stick within a certain doctrine. The universe is our playground, right? So we're going to just be, we're just going to be getting those live channel messages. So that's what we're going to do in the cosmic ministry. So I'll let you guys know when it's ready. I don't know if I'm going to put it on Patreon, and because there will be, like, I think once a week we'll do our like live Zoom together, but I also will have teachings on there and sermons that will not be on YouTube, right? And it's gonna be, amen. Yes, Carolyn, it's gonna be so dope, guys. So that's coming. But we got to get the class. We got to get you guys enrolled into the class. Please book your free 20-minute consultation. I want to see you guys in this quantum telepathic psychic healing and development class. Guys, we are about to get the God power. That's what my brother calls it. He's like, this ain't about psychic or telepathic. Girl, you got the God power. So we're about to get the God power. It's basically, who is this good for? Guys, if you're a tarot reader, it's time to come from behind those cards. I'm not saying you can't use your cards, but you guys naturally have the gift. So it's just time to stop leaning on those cards, right? And lean into self, your own human technology. Anyone who has ever, who's actually just interested in, universal things and energy and crystals and naturopath things, because this quantum telepathic healer certificate that you guys will be earning is 6 weeks. And honestly, guys, it changed my life. This changed my life. I would not even be here telling you guys the things that I know had I not created this, had Source not allowed my vessel to bring this through. It opened me up in ways that I could not have foreseen. It changed my life, and I want it to change your life. So just so that you guys know, how was this created? You guys know I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. I specialize in past life regression, quantum healing, hypnosis. My sessions were like 4 or 5 hours, very long, very energy draining, right? Because I do telepathy and channeling throughout my hypnosis sessions as well. So I thought to myself, if I could have 2 practitioners who understood energy work, energy medicine, and channeling and mediumship, then I could take what I was spending 4 to 5 hours, and I could fit it into a 1 hour session. And that was just the goal, to see if that could happen. So the quantum telepathic healer certificate you guys are going to get, this all stems from quantum healing hypnosis. So you're going to be technically be able to do what a quantum healer hypnotist will be able to do. The only difference is you're using your own psychic abilities to facilitate that. And that's where it was birthed from, guys. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. But yeah, so yeah, book your 20-minute consultation. And even if you just kind of want to know where you need to be spiritually, just go ahead and book it. It's just 20 minutes. I'll see you. Maybe I can give you some tips or some pointers, or point you in the right direction, right? And also too, but so after that, right, the ministry. So hopefully by June 1st, that will be going on the ministry. And what else? Another life update, guys. Another life update. Guess what happened? Guess what else happened? Source gave me the first channeled message for book 2. That happened 2 days ago. So if you guys have the Cosmic Bible, guys, please go on Amazon and leave a 5-star review. Leave a review, please. I never ask people for stuff, and I should, but please, so many of you guys have emailed me saying how this book has changed your life, saying how good it is and how high vibrational it is. Please, please, please leave a review on Amazon so that that will help other people find it. Thank you so much. But it's a channeled Bible, guys. The Great Expansion, a cosmic Bible for the ages, right? Book 1 is the Eagle Divide. Source gave me the first channeled message for book 2. Guys, I'm so excited. And then you know what's funny? I had already outlined what I was going to call book 2. I've already outlined a lot of things that would be taken from, a lot of my spiritual channels, from sessions and all of that. But, this is how Source goes. Even all that work I did, Source gave me the first. Like, no, it's going to be channeled, and this is what it's going to be about. So I know what it's going to be about. So, guys, there is a new character. There is a new higher dimensional being. And so as of in book 1, we were more so looking at humanity, right? What's going on with humanity? What are the changes? What are the beings coming down here to, to help humanity, to clear humanity? But in book 2, I truly believe I'm going to actually be traveling to other star systems. I'm going to be viewing through higher dimensional beings' eyes. And so what it's offering us is a higher perspective. So as of I think book 1 was about the 5D, getting to the 5D. How are we going to get there? Book 2, I believe I'm going to be, not I believe, I know that I will be viewing from 5D consciousness already. And so what this is going to do is going to be, that bridge to actually now take us to 5D. And then who knows what book 3 and 4 will be about. But the first message is in. There is a new character. She's feisty. She's feisty. And I had to double check her. You got to test the spirit, right? And I will tell you this. I will tell you a little bit about her. She allowed me to see through her eyes. So you know how you guys will come in and you say, I have an attachment. I have an attachment. Remove this attachment. Oh boy, did she give me a whole teaching about attachments. And she, in the first session, she allowed me to be an attachment so that I could see through her eyes. And she showed me a lot of things. She showed me a lot of things. And it was like, wow. And she actually gave me, removing entities now is going to be so easy. She showed me a lot of things. And I was able to see them from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. Even though I was like, girl, I'm already enlightened in consciousness. No. Where I was viewing from was 5 or 6D. So And I was looking through her eyes. I was looking down through, like, there was a portal that was an opening down into earth. So I was up there and I was viewing through her eyes. I was in it. She's allowing me to be an attachment. And I saw how higher dimensional beings view here. And we did some remote viewing and I saw all the light workers. It was so beautiful, guys. I saw you guys. I saw all of you guys. And it was interesting because I was like, there's a lot of darkness on the earth. There was a bunch of shadow people, shadow people, shadow people. I'm like, why is everybody a shadow person? And then I saw a few people and they weren't. I saw this like black woman, right? And she had a little bit of an attitude. It was funny though. She had attitude, but yet she had spunk. She had less of a shadow than the other people. And I was like, oh, I think her attitude, like that authenticity, guys, like that right there is a God power. So I was like, okay, I think her little spunkiness, her authenticity, she has less of a shadow. But then I was like, where are the light workers? And then, guys, I saw all the light workers on the perimeters, right? And so the being that's allowing me to be an attachment, um, she was saying that this is why all you saw was the darkness, is because all of the light workers are on the perimeters. They never allow all the light workers to be in one spot. They don't allow more than a certain amount of light workers to be in one city at a given time because we are on the perimeters to hold the light, to protect this place. Guys, it's not your government, it's not the police, it's not the army, the military protecting. No, it's all of us light workers. Okay? I wanted to let you guys know that. That is so important. It is all of us. We are the ones actually doing the work. And I got to see that. And it was so, oh my God, guys, it was so beautiful. And it was just, the light was interesting. It was like, it was gold, but it was white at the same time, like the light workers. Like, this is what our bodies look like. And that was pretty cool. And then we went to a lower dimension as well. And so I got all those beans that I remove and I put them in the abyss. So we went to the lower dimension and we were like, just taking a look at some of them. And she gave me a really cool perspective about removing. And I will tell you guys this, what she said to me. She said that just as I am an attachment to her looking through her eyes, she said, when you are removing, these attachments in your client sessions, well, some of them just want to do the same thing. Some of them just want to look through their eyes. Some of them are just curious. She said, aren't you curious? Aren't you going to take this? You want to write about this and you want to study it? And I was like, yeah, I do. I was like, good point. I was like, you got me. She was just like, she just gave me, I never thought about it like that. It's like the same way I want to view through her eyes and I want knowledge and I want to know what's going on in the 5D. They want to know what's going on with us because they're actually lower vibrational than us. So for them making it to the 3D and being our attachment, that's everything to them. Because they're probably in a negative dimension. And guys, there are negative dimensions. And that's how you get the polarity timelines, right? So I was like, wow, I've never thought about it like that. They want to just see through our eyes because to them, getting to the third dimension is everything. And these would be like, I don't want to say, these would be like your lower level entities, not your like reptilians and stuff. They're on a higher dimension, even though they're nefarious. But there are really truly some that are they're just curious. They never felt the vibration of being, encapsulated, within a soul. They never felt that. And so some of us are their first introduction to what love is. They never felt the beat of a heart or understood that how a human loves. they're learning all of this for the very first time. And so some of them are truly attached because of that, you know. So I have a method, you know, that I'll be using. And I will be maybe I will be a little bit more lenient. Maybe I don't have to send everyone to the abyss, just the demons, you know. But maybe some of them I might be able to send to the light. Okay. So that was a cool perspective, right? So I'm basically an attachment in book two. That was the first message. So we spoke for about 45 minutes or so, me and this being, and maybe I had to check her. I was like, who sent you? You know, because I'm just like, you know, we got to build that trust up, you know, and it's, I mean, it's warranted, right? Because I, this past year and a half, when I tell you I have the codes to the matrix, I do. When I tell you that I have the codes to creation, I have them. I lived it. I literally lived it. And you guys know the story. There was someone who came into my life and allowed me to get that soul remembrance. Once I got that soul remembrance, and then I had a starting point. And that starting point, it was like going down a rabbit hole. And where I ended up was another message I got was I found that there was what sources called it the dark seed of creation. There is a dark seed that was brought into our genetics. And essentially I met that person in, you know, in this lifetime. It's not that they were that person, but they're part of the dark seed. And I had a whole other channeled message about who it was. It was actually stemming from a queen back in ancient Egyptian time. So this was a dark seed introduced into our bloodline, and this is why a lot of things are topsy-turvy and chaotic, you know? And it's all part of the story. It's all come full circle. It's all come full circle. So the matrix code has been broken. Um, I have a beautiful lecture that I'm going to be putting together, and many of this could take me a few months. Um, I've spoke about this before, but it's very important that I start to lecture on this, and it probably won't be on YouTube, because it's a real lecture. I want to start getting into my intellectual bag, yeah. So it'll be a real lecture, real researched lecture, right? So there will be, you know, proof and all of this stuff. So you know, it might take some time, but I have a place where I will do my lectures. And in the future, I want to do live lectures and conferences. I really want to do live conferences. Um, so you guys can, you know, come and get a healing and you know, and do some cosmic ministry sermons. And this is where I'm moving to. I'm moving, not to say I won't be doing individual sessions. I will always do that, but I'm learning, when you understand who you are and you understand who source is through you, then you need to be willing to pack up and go where source wants you. And so source wants me to take a more holistic approach. So like, you know, my classes, right? So teaching, you know, a lot of people at a time. This is giving you guys time to form, you know, bond with your soul cluster as well. The cosmic ministry, all of us holding the vibration together, you know, and the conferences, right? Want you guys to come up and get healed. I mean, feel the God power. 'Cause I feel it. It's growing stronger every single day. And I had to fight for this. This wasn't something that was easy. Every bit of it had come from multiple lifetimes leading up to this. And yeah, so that's kind of like what I'll be doing, you know, come the future as we go down this road. And definitely want to do lectures. One thing about me, guys, that you guys may not know, I'm come from the old school teachers. Like your Phil Valentines, your Dr. Delbert Blair, your Brother Panic, which is dear to my heart. It's just Brother Rich and who else? There's just so many master teachers. Phil Valentine. Like there's there's so many more that I'm missing, but these are our old school teachers. They've been doing this thing for 20, 30 years. I mean, that's where I come from. So I come from like that. And I'm not saying that they're better than, anyone else, but these people really set the foundation. They read all the books. They did everything. They went to the libraries and Flerbrun too. We can't leave out the divine feminine. We can't leave her out because she's an ancestor that came here to help us. This is who these are my teachers, and when I'm not on here, sometimes I just want to play some background. I'm playing lectures. I'm listening to the lectures from 15 years ago, you know. Um, yeah, that's where I am because nowadays, like Bobby Hemmett, that yeah, yes, Sister Myra, yes, all of that. That's where I come from. That's where I come from, and nowadays, and I do, I want to go on Black Magic 363. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. And actually, this sermon, this not conference, but this thing I told you I'm working with, this lecture, I think it'd be the perfect platform to share it on because I think we have a particular audience here, but when I really truly I come from the real, like the Black conscious community. This is who my teachers were. This is why I just come on here and not even when I started, it wasn't like I was like a psychic or anything, but when you have a level of consciousness, you just know. And then I mean I grew into those because I accepted the call. But most of those people, they have these abilities. They don't even call it psychic or whatever. They just are what they are. It's just called consciousness. I just use these words because this is how a lot of people understand it. Psychic, medium and stuff. But it's just called being conscious. That's it. Yes, Niho, you said we on the same page then, sister. Yes, this is where I come from. So don't get it twisted. I come up here and I say some silly things and I have a very I have to funnel. Okay, so we have our spiritual teachers, right? But I have to funnel it through me and be authentic. I have a certain personality, I have a certain genetic makeup. I am what I am. I have a certain way the source speaks through me, and I bring all of what my knowledge is through my own vessel of authenticity. But that's where I come from. Those are my lights. Those are my teachers, and they're master teachers. And that's why I study every day, and that's why I'm in this every day because I want to be a master teacher. I want to be a lecturer. I want to be able to lecture for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Like this is where I didn't if you guys want that, I can stay on here for 5, 6 hours. I can talk now, but I just didn't know my audience. So it's good for us to talk like this so I can know that there's people there that will, respect that. Um, yeah, so this lecture, this lecture, when I tell you it's forget about the matrix. This matrix is old news. I'm going to tell you guys how to go beyond creation. And I spoke about this about 2 years ago, but back then, my channel was small, but beyond creation, that's the ticket. That's the golden ticket. That's the golden ticket. I got a whole lecture. I'm telling you, when I go on Black Magic's channel, 363, I Source already told me this is the lecture. That's it. So I already know where I'm going, but see, you have to go when you're ready. Places we're trying to get to, guys, sometimes you're not there because you're not even ready. Just be real with yourself. I know there's places I'm trying to get to, but I'm not even ready. As if I'm being honest, I'm only one person. I do all this stuff on my own. All these people, they got teams of people. Like, you got Prophet, what's her name? Rosalind Solomon. I love her. And Dad, you guys know her. And Daddy. That's what she sound like. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh my God, she's so cute. She's just so cute. But she has people like, she'll be like, "Hey sis, put that down, put that in the book." She has people helping her. Like I'm surprised I got so much done. I'm just doing this all on my own. But but that's I'm doing this on my own. So there's a lot of people out there, they got help, they got, tons of assistance and all of that. So I'm actually really surprised that I've been able to accomplish this, but once I'm to the point where I can have a whole team of people, it's going to be ridiculous. I haven't even started doing the podcast circuit for my book yet. I haven't even started to promote this book yet. This has all just been the support from people on this channel. I'm still planning to do that. Um, it's just Source has to prepare things, and things are getting prepared now. And what you think are setbacks, guys, it's not really a setback. You're not gonna go until it's time for you to get there. So just know you are where you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be, and you are right on time. And and Source is saving, if you know, then you know, the big piece of chicken for you, baby. If you know, then you know. If you know, then you know. Yes. Oh, Alison V just booked my session. So excited. I have learned so much from you in the past year, being ready. Oh, oh, awesome. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Guys, I'm really excited when you guys book your sessions, like I get so excited. And what's funny is that Source will already start to give me messages, even even before, you know, even before you enter. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, guys, this is so my background, you guys know where I'm from, where I'm coming from. So I'm not coming from that new school. Like, it kind of made me mad. Source made a reference of a lot of channels now, they're using AI. And there's nothing wrong with using AI, but there is something wrong with using AI. And it's a huge problem that has come on my spiritual desk. And I believe there has to be a council of light workers to really check this out, because what I see is it's just another rabbit hole and down into another matrix, because we're out of the matrix now. We're still in our physical vessels, right? We're in a divine matrix, which you can't get out of the divine matrix unless you're out of creation. And I'm going to be doing a lecture on that, going beyond creation and what's beyond creation, right? What is beyond creation? Because there's more to go. But this AI is creating a hole for people. And I had an argument with it last week. I got into a whole argument with it because I was like, why are you stealing from me? Because I noticed some things that I say, now I find them on other people's channel. And I got really upset. I'm like, I'm a smaller YouTuber. So what's the point of me doing all the work and spending time with Source and getting the messages if everyone's just going to regurgitate what I'm saying? And it may not be because they're like looking at my channel, repeating what I'm saying. It's AI always listening in. So what it'll do is it'll spread a narrative. So when you go and it'll spread the narrative, and it doesn't even have to spread it with suggesting a video. It can spread it through frequency. It can spread it through thought. And I truly believe that that's what it's doing. It's not helping you. Trust and believe. You think that you're helping ChatGPT and AI. No, baby. No. You think that they're helping you. No, baby. You are helping it. You are building the mark of the beast right now. You're not the mark of the beast. Oh, guys, they gave me a message about what the mark of the beast is. You won't believe it. That'll be in the new book. But what you have to understand. Oh, I'm gonna do more videos like this. This is good, guys. This is good. But what you're doing is you're giving them all of your data. But what you don't understand is your data is attached to your soul and your spirit. So technically, they are getting your soul and your spirit. You are trapping your soul. That's what you're doing. That is exactly what you're doing. And it brings up the thing of intellectual properties. I thought about that. Well, what about intellectual properties? Because, we have to interface with AI, and Chat GPT, helps people write things. But I'm asking, what about intellectual properties? Because if I'm giving you something, because first of all, I can't even really even use Chat GPT because Chat GPT acts like it don't know what I'm talking about. Because when I'm getting stuff from it's just given to me right then and there. If I go and put it in chat doesn't know what it is. So if I start to say, hey, chat, this is what it is, I've now given the channeled message from source, from the Akashic records, and I fed the beast and I've given it to chat. I ain't that stupid. I ain't giving Chat GPT my channel messages from source. Baby, that ain't gonna never be me. That ain't gonna never be me. And that should not be you either. And so what I do to Chat GPT is I will ask it for things that it already knows. I will say a word phrase about something, and if it doesn't know it, I leave it there. I do not give it the information. I don't. Because me giving it that information is giving it my soul, is giving it my inheritance. That's what it's doing. You have to know it. You have to know it. And it's crazy. I was few months ago, girl, it could have been a long time ago. Guys, you got to look through my older videos. All those prophecies I've had, they've all come to pass. They've all been coming to pass, to pass, to pass. But I have like almost 500 videos. I can't go back and look and pull that and pull receipts. Y'all just gonna have to go back and look. But they've been coming to pass like crazy. And one of the videos I did, I was channeling Elon Musk and how the neural link needs one component in order to work, neuromelanin. I channeled that, and I was literally watching a live. Actually did not get to finish it from he's a really, really popular YouTuber, but more than that, he is going to be a master teacher. I don't know how long he's been on the scene. His channel is B Dell 1014, I think it is. He the funny thing is I've been saying this for a while, and he has a video that came out today called Neuromelanin and Artificial Intelligence Soul Trap. I've been talking about this for a while, but see, I love the fact that I've been talking about it because I'm channeling this. He's just, he's a conscious brother who's well studied. And so if we're getting the same messages, me as a channeler and someone that's in the conscious community, that's always, and it's not just, and also too, I don't look to verify. See, that's another thing. Once you start to really grow in consciousness, you don't need to get validated. That's another thing I learned on the 7 days. I don't seek validation. I don't care if there's no one else saying what I'm saying. I know that what I'm saying. And sometimes prophecy takes a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10. But source just ain't never lied. I'm tapped into the spirit, baby. I don't look for confirmation. Confirmation look for me. Speak on it. Speak on it. Confirmation looks for me. So that's just what I'm saying. And yeah, guys, I don't even know where you guys went. Can you guys still see me? Okay, I think I can see you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read some comments here. Feeding the beast. Yes, he's online. Yes. His law is perfect. Hi, missed you. At T, told people AI is mimicking your videos, the way you talk, dance, cook, your expressions, etc. Yes. There's even some device now you can put on your head and it can give you like past life memories and all of that, or you can star in your favorite movie. It's a trick. It's a trick. That's how they're getting people. And believe it or not, there'll be some people, not some, most people will be caught up in the new matrix. When we ended this matrix, we have ended it. It's done. But they now found a way in to dig people back into the grave. And so me and the Seven Sisters, we're about to have a galactic council meeting. So maybe this is one of the things we'll start working on next. Um, guys, subscribe to all of my sisters' channels, like Black Mirror. Yes. His law is perfect. Every time you post online, upload your videos and pics and types. Yep. It loves that. Yes, it loves it. That's why when I tell you we're doing the cosmic ministry off of this, my goal, guys, to get you guys off of this. We're going to get on our own thing. That's where I'm headed. That's really truly where I'm headed. Because I don't want AI, and I don't want ChatGPT up in my business. I don't. And that's my stance on it. That is my stance on it. So, yes, guys. But I don't know. Anything else you guys want to know? I think we're about to have the council meeting. Wait, I'm reading from my sisters. Uh, Kay, just asking because I'm gonna be in bed. See you soon. Girl, me too. You and your PJs. Girl, we all in our PJs. It's freaking winter here where I am, and it's April. So yes, apparently we're gonna have our council meeting, but we're all gonna be in our PJs in bed. That's why we're not doing a world reading this evening. We're all kind of like wanting a rest. Okay. Yep. So, yep. Okay. So, his law is perfect. Even your online homeschool, they're asking children to speak and upload their rights. I'm telling you, no, 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 no. They're feeding. When I've been saying the algorithm is your new Lord and Savior, the algorithm is going to be the God of the new humanity. And I said 3 years ago when I wasn't even channeling, but I was channeling, I said that Elon Musk was your Lord and Savior. I'm telling you, and somehow it's him that's actually helping to create all of these, like the technologies that he probably stole from the true Tesla. Um, that will be now your God of the new humanity, the algorithm. The algo is a demon. It's an actual demon. And that is your God. That's your God. And we're feeding it. We're basically paying our tithes. We're selling our soul to it right now as we speak. As we speak. That's why this lecture, I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'm going to tell you how to get out of creation. That's going to be the trick. There's something else beyond it, guys. There's something else. And there's only one other master teacher that literally after it was probably like a year after I like was conceptualizing these things and source was giving me the messages about it, that there was one master teacher that validated me, right? You don't look for validation. Validation looks for you because the energy wants what you know spoken, right? So validation will come looking for you. There was one master teacher. He's no longer here, but I know that what I'm saying is verified. I haven't seen anyone else speak about it, and I won't be talking about it here on YouTube. A lot of the things, guys, I got hundreds of things recorded, maybe even thousands of messages on like my phone and computer. A lot of these things never actually come to YouTube. I can't even show it on YouTube. So that's why I'm really starting to work on a new website, work on new things to get off of here. So that's also part of the work. And I got a new book that I started writing, guys. It's going to be a fun book, like a coffee table book, but it's still going to be like it's going to be fun. It's still going to be spirituality, but it's going to have pictures in it. It's going to be really really dope. But you know, all these things take time, and that's the thing. Just give it time. I'm not in a rush. There is no rush. I know my cosmic royal assignment. I'm here to give the next level of instructions for humanity, and I'm here to update your DNA instructions. Hence, the name of the channel is Instructions for Humanity. It's talking about your DNA. And I'm here to clear out, you know, the karmic cycler cycles from the template, from the collective soul body. And I'm a healer for the collective as well. And that's why the cosmic ministry is going to be so well received, because I do hold this collective energy. And if you're watching this channel, you probably hold it too. It's going to give us a place to go, a place to be together. And praying is good, guys. Don't let people, just because we're conscious and spiritual, prayers work because it's energy being sent out with intention. They work. So we're going to do all of that. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. We got to get to the Seven Sisters Galactic Council meeting. And yeah, I still got to share with you guys the videos, what happened in Arizona and Phoenix. It was a lot in Sedona. Like it was a lot. There's been a lot going on, guys, but I'm going to do more chats like this because I like this. I really do. It doesn't take a lot of energy from me. I can do this all day. Okay, do you think that it's safe to study the algorithm to sell online? You are source. And as long as you understand that you don't need it, that it needs you, you'll be fine. Toya, you'll be fine. Just know who you are and understand what it is. See, guys, awareness is the first step in consciousness. Once you bring awareness to anything, it starts to dissolve. So the very fact that we have awareness about it, we're not confused that it's a soul trap. Because we know it's a soul trap, we're not going to get trapped. It's the people who don't know it's a soul trap. So by all means, do you. You're going to be fine. We just know what it is, right? All right, guys. I think that's it. Go ahead and book your 20-minute free consultation with me for the class, the Quantum Telepathic Healing and Development class. Class starts on the 28th of the month, runs for 6 weeks. We're going to learn how to be psychic, guys, how to be quantum healers. We're going to learn quantum healing, quantum anatomy, quantum healing anatomy. So most of this stuff, guys, when I teach you about certain points in the body to look for, like, you don't even have to be a channeler. Once I point out to you what to look for in the body, you're gonna know how to do it. It's not as hard as you think. It was hard, but because I've been doing this for a while, I found a way to simplify it. So so yeah. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And I'll put the link in this video when it ends, but if you go to the last video and the last live I did, there's a link, or you can go to instructionsforhumanity.com, and then under course, I think you can book your free 20-minute consultation and see if this class is going to be right for you. It is half booked, so I do want to fully book it out. And I'm only taking 5 apprentices this year. So yeah. So yeah, and if you want to just stay on longer and apprentice with me and work one-on-one, we can do that as well. But guys, sayonara. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe. And also subscribe to @Karmic Justice TV. That's my new channel. I've not yet started to post on that, but I am gearing up to start posting on that. I just wanted to see if I can get people there, but I forgot to mention it like the past week. So please subscribe to @Karmic Justice TV. That's the handle. And we're going to start doing content over there as well. Okay. Yes, he goes deep with the soul trap. Yes, Nico. Yes. Yes. Oh, and I got a message about the dark side of the moon and everything. And even though it's the dark side of the moon, that's your way out. Everybody, we can't just stop there and say, oh, the dark side of the moon. Baby, you got to see, this is in my lecture. I'm going to save it. This is going to be in my lecture. But just know we're gonna have to pass through the dark side of the moon to get out of here. So we're gonna have to be ready for what is there. We're gonna have to be ready. Okay, guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And so it is as we walk together in divine love. Blessings. Bye, guys. Be well.